Hey, you. Yeah, you. Happy Thanksgiving Day. This is Thanksgiving tournament opening round back nine. Do not forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're not. And without further notice, let's go into it. Welcome to hole number 10. Here we're going to go with the same setup as in qualification round. We're going to go with a white ring by the rough at double plus 13 for extra mile level 9. For other extra mile levels, you're going to find on the right side a table for your starting distance. We're going to apply 4.5 topspin and 2 right spin. This is make it extra mile level 6 friendly. And we're going to adjust here max plus 10 P3. We're basically going to have just a crosswind angle over here. You see that I'm still at plus 13 after finishing the adjustment, but this can be a bit different between, sometimes you can have a bit of tailwind, sometimes you can have a bit of headwind. We're going to go with circle drop as overpower as well, because we want to get around 370 yards. In this case, we got to 371. For the approach shot, we will gonna use the same reference point, which is bottom of white ring pin check, where our bullseye it's exactly at that dark green row over the hole. After that, we're gonna go with yellow ring by the rough and the ball guide centered at the pin, especially in case you have winds over 6.5 miles an hour. In case you have a low wind like 5.2, for example, you can try to slightly favor the right side of the pin, but it should be fine even if you're going center of the pin with your landing position. We're adjusting here with that check. We're going to preset our slider, and then we're going to adjust 0% P3 as elevation. Take your shot, and this one goes dead center for nice. On hole 11, we're going to go with 1 topspin and 0.5 right spin. We're going to have a cross tailwind, and we're going to try to get into that sticky spot that you're going to see in a second. We're going to place the red ring by the rough, and you see if I move to the left, the ball guide straightens out toward the hole. That's where we want to land, with the tip of the ball guide favoring the right side of the pin. It's just favoring there, just a tiny bit. Don't go, too far to the right side, but neither go like straight at the hole, because it goes still in the hole, but it goes on the left side of the pin. After that, we're gonna adjust here 1-to-1 plus 0.1, so 5.2 miles an hour wind. I adjusted there 5.3 rings. I'm trying to not do any underpower and try to hit perfect. Also, after we setting the spin, the ball guide, it's about half of a green square short of the hole. So don't worry that it's short of the hole, it might be short. I tested out with low winds and high winds, it worked properly all the time. Good luck. On hole 12, we were gonna go with our extra mile. We're not gonna place the inner ring. This is yellow. Ring by the rough. And we're gonna start at double plus 6 for my extra mile level 8. In case you have a different level extra mile, you're gonna use the numbers provided on the screen. After that, we will gonna push the rings because we have those small bushes, and it's pretty annoying to have the bush in the face when you are actually trying to pull your rings. But what works for you guys. After doing the adjustment, which is max plus 0 P4, we're gonna go with 0.8 ball of left curl. Max left curl for extra mile level 6. We're gonna be okay-ish. I'm gonna say ish because we're gonna be a bit further away from the hole, and in maximum wind, you're gonna see that we will gonna go close to maximum distance of the sniper. So basically, what you can do if you have an extra mile level 6 are gonna be a bit more scarier, but go with inner ring by the rough there and try to hit perfect. A great left might actually clip the rough and not get you not even an eagle. But at least you can get the Albi chance. For the approach, we're gonna use our spins, which are gonna be 3 right spin and 1.8 of top spin. After placing the spins, then we will gonna find our landing position, and the landing position, it's not ring reference. We'll just gonna look at the ball guide to be 1 green square short and at the left edge of the hole. I was just 0.5 green square short, and I just placed it a bit further back. +7, we're gonna use the plus numbers provided in the table on the right side. +7 for sniper level 10 was 87% slider. That made me pull for 3.9 miles an hour, 4.4 rings. I'm always going to pull over the bullseye, so try to pull, I don't know, maybe from the blue ring. That'll going to help you pull over the bullseye always. Try to hit here perfect, and this will going to have a very good chance of dropping in for an albatross. Good luck. On hole number 13, we're going to go extra mile plus Zerg. We want to bounce directly over on the next fairway and then on the right side of the tree to go and get as close as we can go at the hole. We're going to start as the table suggested for extra mile level 9. We're going to be double plus 27. And we're going to go here normally for 7.5 miles an hour wind. I think you should go with no backspin at all. Here I went with 0.8 backspin, but I also pushed back more yards than shown. I pushed back to plus 27. But I want you to go and push less than that. We're gonna make your shot a lot more safer, in able to not hit grades. Here I also hit it a slight grade right, but you're gonna see how close I am of going, clipping the rough and going to the water. That's very close of actually clip the rough. Don't want you to take that risk, so go with, instead of 0.8 backspin, go for winds above 7.5, just use 0.2 backspin and just push 16 yards, regardless of the wind. If you have lower, go instead with 0.2 topspin, because you will gonna be a bit less pushed by the wind, and you'll need that topspin to actually clip the rough and not remain into. Good luck. On hole 14, we're gonna go with our sniper. We can use a katana or a kingmaker, but I do recommend you using a katana because we have just crosswind over here, and sometimes we will gonna get either cross tail or either cross headwind. In my case here, it's cross head, so power 3 would have been the same. I'm placing 2.5 topspin and 2 left spin, and then I'm going to find the landing position. The landing position, it's having the ball guide going a bit like 1.2 green squares through the hole on the right side of the pin. We're gonna adjust in the bunker here. We're gonna also play it with min plus 10 P1, and then we're gonna apply just before circle drop as overpower. This will gonna compensate the distance removed by adjusting into the bunker, as we're gonna roll in nicely, hitting the pin on its way in. Good luck. On hole 15, we're gonna go with the quarterback, and we're gonna use a katana to start with, because we're gonna place at P2 max rest the red ring by the shadow. And from here, we're gonna go with 2.5 topspin and 1 left. But I went a bit too far to the left side with this drive, and I want you to go without any left spin. This is the crosswind angle, and I'm adjusting just the difference between 5.2 to 7. But I strongly recommend you to adjust 1-to-1, because in tailwinds you're gonna actually clip the rough instead. So go 1-to-1 adjustment and reduce the 1 left spin to go with no side spin. You want to be here, it's fine, but you want to be a bit more to the right side than where I am currently. For the approach shot, we're going to use the Goliath, and we're going to perform a white ring rough check with the ball guide at the hole. In this case, I'm at +4. You can still go with the Kingmaker. We're going to give you a bit more plus numbers because Goliath, we're going to stop at +6. If you go with the Kingmaker, make sure that you're actually setting up your drive with the power 2 ball and then go to the Kingmaker. I'm going to go with 8 topspin and I'm going to push up until we have the ball guide at the hole. We're going to have a nice straight tailwind. So we're just going to adjust 10% P2 with a slide number provided in the right side. Center the ball and hit perfect. It's going to give you a very good chance of dropping hole 15 for an albatross. Good luck. On hole 16, we will gonna use our extra mile, and if you do have a Kingslayer, I strongly recommend you to do it and use it because you will gonna go in overpower, even in low wind like I have right now. We're gonna go with 4.5 topspin and 3 right spin, having the white ring by the rough on the left side. Extra mile level 9 starts at top of +7 yard mark. EM8 at +8, and extra mile level 6 and 7 we're gonna be at double +10. We're adjusting max +10 over here, and you see that I'm already at maximum distance, so if you have a better ball, do use it. Go with full overpower afterwards, and a slight grade right, it's safe like I do right now, but it's gonna place me a bit shorter, so we're gonna be a bit further away from the hole. Perfect would have been the ideal solution because you're gonna get around +0 yard mark for the approach. With a great right, we will gonna be about +5, +6 on plus numbers, and we're gonna go with 3 left spin always, and topspin we're gonna be 1 topspin. If you're not in plus numbers because you hit it a perfect, reduce the topspin until you have the top of +0 yard mark just before +1. Make sure that you have about 3 to 3.5 green squares short of the hole, with the ball guide going towards at the pin. And we will gonna adjust here from our landing position +20 P3. In my case, it was +5, so I'm gonna go with 82% slider. And then the adjustment was about 6.5 rings. Center the ball best as you can and hit perfect. It's a very tough hole, so if you're dropping it, consider yourself lucky because a lot of people will gonna miss it. This one goes into the hole on the right side, just on the right side, but still drops for the eagle. Good luck. Welcome to hole 17. Here we're gonna go with the navigator and a quarterback. I'm gonna go with 1 topspin and 0.7 left spin, and then we're going to place the inner ring by the rough with the ball guide at the edge on the right side of the hole, just at the edge. After that, we're going to adjust here minimum distance +0 P1, 7.5 rings was 5.8, and we're going to start from the blue ring. I'm suggesting you to start from the blue ring because you're going to always pull over the bullseye. So I'm adjusting, centering the ball, and of course, hit perfect. This one's bounced nicely on the rough, and then rolls up, and in the hole you go. This was also king wind, so you can have lower winds than that, but it's nice when it drops also in max wind. Good luck. Welcome to the last hole of Thanksgiving tournament opening round. We're gonna use a Zerk. I'm gonna apply 4.5 topspin and 1.5 left spin. We're gonna place with the bullseye at top of +27 for extra mile level 9. If you have an extra mile level 8, 7, and 6, you can find the starting point on the right side of your screen. We're adjusting here max +10 P5, pulling over the bullseye. Here I had to adjust 4.2 rings, and since I'm +11, we're gonna have to push up 10 yards to +21. I'm gonna go then with full overpower. I'm gonna shake a bit, but we hit it a slight grade left and it was fine. I think also a slight grade right might be good. I didn't test it yet, but that's why I placed 1.5, because first time I tried with 1 and it was close to that rough, so I decided to go with a bit more left spin. From this point, we're gonna perform a fringe check with the ball guide over the hole. The check is performed where the fringe meets the green, and here I was at +3 yard mark. Now we're gonna make me adjust 66% slider. I'm gonna go with 2 backspin, and I'm gonna leave the ball guide just shy of the hole. Make sure that it's centered, and then we're gonna have to adjust. It is hard because the bush is in the way. You can also pull your rings, but I was meant to go and pulling, so I went from the yellow ring until the blue ring. So I had to adjust there about 3.8 rings. Center the ball, hit perfect, and this one goes in lovely for a nice albatross. Good luck.